What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good weekend. Justin here to do a new fantasy booking WCW 2000 Part 7. Here we go. So, Part 6, I ended with Halloween Havoc 2000, where I crowned a new champion. The new champion of WCW, the new World Heavyweight Champion, is Vampiro. I was a fan of the guy. Looking back on it from 2018, where my mind is now, looking back on Vampiro in WCW in 2000, that guy should have been pushed way more. Way more. So anyways, this is a Nitro after Halloween Havoc 2000, the November 1st, 2000 Nitro. After Halloween Havoc, up first, we got the WCW Cruiserweight Champion Rey Mysterio. Wait, oh my God. I'm confused now. I think the Cruiserweight Champion may be Eddie Guerrero. Seriously, I forget. But, let's just say I guess I fucked up. I apologize. Because I can't remember who my Cruiserweight Champion is. Anyways, let's just say let's say it's Eddie Guerrero. So Eddie Guerrero, I believe, is my Cruiserweight Champion. He's teaming up with the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, Jushin Thunder Liger and Ultimo Dragon. So 3 champions. Or 2 champions. The Cruiserweight Tag Champs and the Cruiserweight Champion teaming up for the first time ever in a 6-man tag. But it's a non-title match. So Eddie Guerrero, Jushin Liger, Ultimo Dragon taking on Jamie Noble, Jimmy Yang, and La Parka. The team of Jimmy Yang, Jamie Noble, La Parka win. Up next, we got Stevie Ray taking on Billy Kidman. Stevie Ray wins when behind the ref's back, Stevie Ray uses a slapjack to defeat Kidman. Up next, we got the Hardcore WCW Hardcore title on the line. Rob Van Dam defends against Mike Awesome. Defeats Mike Awesome. But Bischoff, the boss, Eric Bischoff, demands Rob Van Dam defend the Hardcore title again later in the night. So now we go to Booker T taking on Elix Skipper. Booker T wins after the match. He's attacked by his brother. Stevie Ray attacks him, puts him through a table. So now we go to the second Hardcore title match of the night. Rob Van Dam defends in a triple threat against Goldberg and Sid. Sid is a member of the NWO. That's why Bischoff booked it, put Sid in there. Sid wins and is your new Hardcore champion. Now the main event for the WCW United States Championship. Diamond Dallas Page defends against Lance Storm. Defeats Lance Storm. So DDP retains. Is still the US champ after the match. Edge and Christian, let's just say they ran in during the match. They run into the ring. They both got diamond cutters. And DDP won and retained, but not by DQ. So now we go to Thunder after Halloween Havoc. we got, let's see, I'm trying to look at what my main event is, so I don't say the main event first. So let's go to the WCW Tag Team titles on the line on this Thunder After Halloween Havoc 2000. Edge and Christian, the Tag Team Champions, defend against the Great Muta and Vampiro. Edge and Christian win and retain. Up next, we got only 4 matches I booked for the Thunder After Halloween Havoc. Up next, we got Goldberg against Jeff Jarrett. Goldberg destroys Jeff Jarrett in about 2 minutes. Up next, we got Rob Van Dam take on AJ Styles. Winner will get a Cruiserweight title shot at Starrcade. AJ Styles wins, so he gets a Cruiserweight title shot at Starrcade. Now the main event of Thunder After Halloween Havoc. Bret Hart and Lance Storm. Team Canada take on the Outsiders. It's a disqualification when Team Canada, Sid, and Hollywood Hogan all run in and start going at it. So that is Thunder After Halloween Havoc. Now we're going to go to the weekend. WCW Saturday Night. I haven't fantasy booked any Saturday nights, so why not? WCW Saturday Night, the first Saturday night of November 2000. Eddie Guerrero defending the Cruiserweight Championship. Eddie Guerrero goes up against his nephew, Chavo Guerrero. They have a great match. They tear it up. Eddie Guerrero wins and retains. Up next, we got Mike Awesome and Fit Finlay teaming up to take on their back with WCW back full time, making a return. The Road Warriors are back. They appeared. I had them booked at Halloween Havoc. Well, the Road Warriors are back for good in their full time because why the hell not? I was always a fan of the Road Warriors, and they were not done yet in the year 2000. They were not done yet. Even on an episode of Raw in 2003, they still looked pretty damn good and in shape. So the Road Warriors are back full time. They defeat Finlay and Mike Awesome. WCW US title on the line. Diamond Dallas Page defends against Kevin Nash. DDP is attacked by the NWO, so that ends in a disqualification. DDP is still the US champ. Now the main event of WCW Saturday Night. Edge and Christian and Lance Storm team up in a 6-man tag to take on Rob Van Dam, Chris Benoit, and Edge and Christian, Lance Storm take on RVD, Chris Benoit, and Rey Mysterio. Lance Storm, Edge and Christian, Team Canada win. So now we're going to Nitro, the second Nitro of November. Second Nitro of November 2000 is starting to build up to Starrcade 2000. I'm not booking a November pay-per-view because I didn't like the November pay-per-view. Mayhem, no thank you. I don't feel like booking Mayhem, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just, next pay-per-view I'm booking is Starrcade. So this is a Nitro from the second week of November. Starts off with Ric Flair and Arn Anderson cutting a promo about the War Games. Yes, we saw War Games. I did a War Games at Fall Brawl. But that was 2 months ago. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson cut a promo about the War Games at Starrcade. And Ric Flair and Arn Anderson say in their promo that we need 2 partners. We are looking and we need 2 partners at Starrcade for War Games. So up next we have a returning Wrath. I was always a fan of the guy. I thought he could have got a better push in WCW. Anyways, Wrath returns, formerly Adam Bomb. Wrath returns against Mike Awesome, defeats Mike Awesome in 3 minutes. I'm booking Mike Awesome a lot, but to lose. He might have been my hardcore champion earlier in the year, I forget. But go back, watch my other 6 parts of fantasy booking. Maybe Mike Awesome was my hardcore champion. I forget if I booked him to win it. I probably did, but who knows? I believe I booked Bam Bam Bigelow to have it. Now I had Bam Bam retire as hardcore champion. I had Raven as hardcore champion, RVD, now Sid. So I don't know who else. So Wrath returns, as I said, basically destroyed Mike Awesome in a squash match in 3 minutes. Because Wrath returned, you got to get the guy over strong and looking strong. So next we have Booker T in a sit-down interview. Booker T is in a sit-down interview talking about what his brother did to him last week on Nitro. Stevie Ray attacked him, put him through a table. Booker T really angry about it, really emotional that his brother turned on him. So now we go back to matches. Sting takes on Scott Hall, and Sting wins with a Scorpion Death drop, defeating Scott Hall. And we go to tag team action. Hollywood Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Sid in a 6-man tag, the NWO, take on AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, and Rob Van Dam. Well, it's a disqualification because I have Flair and Goldberg do a run-in. Ric Flair's with a baseball bat, chases off the NWO, and then cuts a crazy promo. As only Ric Flair could cut. So, now the main event. WCW World Title on the line. It's his first title defense. Vampiro defends the WCW World Title. By the way, Vampiro is with the Great Mutas at ringside for him to watch his back. Vampiro defends against Bret the Hitman Hart. Vampiro wins and retains when the Great Muta sprays his mist in Bret Hart's eyes. Referee did not see it, and Vampiro wins. So that was Nitro for the second week in November. This ends part 7 of my fantasy booking WCW 2000. Part 8 might, either part 8 or part 9 is going to be the final part of this fantasy booking series. Fantasy booking WCW 2000. Vince Russo, I just want to say, you totally fucked up WCW in the year 2000, and what I booked is way better than what you did. Bye for now, everybody.